Hey guys, Justin here. Quickie guide for you guys on this one. This is the efficient Grotesque Guardian, also known as Dusk and Dawn, the gear and inventory setup for max efficiency. So I'm using Dragon Darts here to increase the likelihood I skip Dawn's healing orb phase, but you can push her most of the time with Rune Darts in your blowpipe anyway. If you don't want to spend the extra money on Rune Darts or better, you might as well ditch the Armored Chain Skirt as well for an extra inventory slot, maybe another Restore or Brew. Or an Angler, just because it's a really small DPS boost and you only really use it to raise your chance of skipping the healing phase. So you can see the way I like to start this is just by pre-potting at the bank, re-anglering up to 121, and then I'll just teleport to the tower with my Slayer Ring or an Eternal Slayer Ring if you have one. So as this example kill plays out, I'm going to go over a few things to note with you guys. You'll want to start every fight on the tile I have marked. What it does is it makes the phase 1 into phase 2 transition faster because Dusk has a shorter distance to walk to get into range of you. Also, if you don't want to prey flick the Guardians in this phase, which is phase 1, you can just wear bandos and can protect from melee and you'll still hit pretty often. So I don't have it in my inventory because I don't care, but you can bring the crystal dust and then you can turn the pots the boss drops into divine pots. And you just sustain off the mushroom potato drops and brew over 99 whenever you're about to re-divine. Also, as you saw there, you want to try and one-tick the attack Dust uses where he throws you against the wall, so you don't miss any damage ticks if you're sweating really hard. So on phase 3, you'll want to stand in melee range of Dawn for a couple reasons. The first one is she's able to melee you, so by standing in range and praying melee, she'll use her range attack more often, which makes you take less damage overall. And then also you'll have a higher chance of skipping the healing phase since you don't have to waste ticks running up to smash her. If you manually smash the Guardians at the end of P3 and P4, you can save some ticks. In some cases, manually smashing Dawn at the end of P3 will make the difference between skipping the healing phase or not. And same for Dusk in P4. If you manually smash him, you might take one less hit than you normally would. If you don't have claws, just use DDS. Also, you can replace the claws with an SGS if you want. You get slower kills, but longer trips. The kills per hour are the same. So as you can see here on the Flame Prison attack, you can just stand on the empty tile and you'll never take damage, even if it's against a wall. It's a good habit to get into doing, just to always stand on that tile, because if it is against a wall and you usually just spam click outside of the square, you'll just run around inside the circle and explode. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is going for a PB or a speedrun. If you're not doing that, just double claw Dusk in the last phase every time, because that's when the majority of the damage is done to you throughout the fight. If you are, you can replace the Angler or the Crystal Dust with a Crystal Halley. On the phase when the rocks are falling, you want to scythe Dusk once and then Chally him to push him to the next phase. I scythed twice here because my first scythe was shit. After you kill Dawn, you should have recharged to 80% spec. So when you fight Dusk again in the last phase, you can claw him straight into a Chally, and with the right RNG, you'll bang him out instantly. Just make sure you're ready to smash him manually with the rock hammer. That's all I really have for this guide, guys. As always, a ton of this information I got straight from the Gear Discord, which is an invaluable resource for efficient bossing, raiding, and other things in old school. I'll have it linked in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps you out.